Hi, boys and girls. We are doing something different yet again in math today, and we are talking about clocks. You see a really nice clock right there on the front of your picture or of your page, but I want you to find this page that looks like this in your folder. And we're going to make our very own clock, but we're going to do something extra special with this clock. So the first thing you need to do is cut out these pieces right here. So go ahead and do that. The magic of video. When you have these cut out, you'll need a brad. You can also use a push pin or whatever you have at home to fasten it. I have a brad here at school, so I'm going to stick my brad through the hour and minute hand. Ooh, this is tougher. Ugh. There we go. Put it through the hour and minute hand and then through the center of your clock so that you can make your clock move just like mine. All right, so the next thing we need to do after we've done that is we need to color our clock. And so we're going to color it by 15 minutes. So I want you to color this 12 and 3 section, 12 and 9, 9 and 6, and 3 and 6. And I'll show you how we're going to do that right here. So the first color I'm going to use is green. And I'm going to make like a pie piece. I'm going to draw a line from 12 to the middle and from the middle to 3. Do you see how I've made that pie piece there? And I'm going to color that section in green. You're going to use much better coloring because you are using your awesome first grade coloring. And I'm going to color that section green. The next thing I'm going to do is draw a line, pick a new color. I'll use blue this time. From the middle to 6 and from the middle to 3 again. So you see how I have another pie piece. And I'm going to color that section in blue. You're going to do a much better job than me because I'm doing it quickly. Then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to take a new color. Draw a line from the middle to 9 and the middle to 6. So I'm going to color that in. And one more time with a new color. Let's see. Oh, I might have to use yellow this time. From the middle to 9 and from the middle to 12. And color that in. So I should have 4 different slices there and 4 different colors. And it should look just like this. And this is going to help us be extra good at telling time. So you have your clock here, and this is going to be very, very helpful. And so we know a lot about telling time already because we've been doing it in our morning meeting. And this one wants us to show 5 o'clock. So you remember the first thing we always do is figure out the hour. The hour hand is the shorter hand, and it's even labeled on your own clock. Draw a line from the middle, make it a shorthand to 5. We know when it's the hour, we don't say 5:60, we say 5 o'clock. Draw the long minute hand all the way up to 12. We know that when the long minute hand is pointing to 12, it means it's an hour. Let's go to the next page. Remember, if I go too fast for you, you can always pause the video. So this one is not too bad. We're talking about hours today. I want you to do 2 things. Practice using your clock, and let's make 3 o'clock. The hour hand goes on the 3. The minute hand goes right up to the 12, because we know that an hour, the minute hand goes on the 12. The hour hand points to the hour. Make 3 o'clock. Let's read at the top of this page. It says there are 2 kinds of clocks. There's an analog clock, like you see here in the picture. This is an analog clock. The hour hand is short, it's red, and it points to the hour. The minute hand is long, and it points to the minutes. Let's make sure we know the difference here. If you have a red, I don't know if I have a red. If you have a red, take it out. I'm going to use orange, but you use a red. And let's color the hour hand red. Okay, good job. And let's color the minute hand blue. Your clock should look like this. It should have 1 red hour hand and a blue minute hand. All right, so we have that. So let's figure out what this time says. We see that the hour hand is pointing to the 3 and the minute hand is pointing right up at the 12. So it must be 3 o'clock. And it says the hour hand is on the 3. It is 3 o'clock. Let's figure out this one. Always figure out the hour first. Let's see. Ooh, it's pointing to the 9. So we know that it's 9 o'clock. And usually in math meeting, we write 9:00. That would be the digital clock. We're using words today, 9 o'clock. Let's do number 2. That's almost a clue. Number 2, let's see, the hour hand is pointing to the 2. We figure out the hour first. It's right at top, so 0, 0. We say 2 o'clock. Let's do number 3. Ooh, that hour hand is pointing right to the 11. 11 o'clock. Remember, we always figure out the hour first. Number 4. Okay, that hour hand, that red hand, the short one, is pointing right to the 6. And that minute hand is pointing right up at the 12. It must be 6 o'clock. Okay, let's keep going. You can use your clock too. Let's do it this time. Okay, let's make our clock look just like that picture. Look, I made mine. Okay, let's see. That hour hand, the little short one, is pointing right to the 1. It must be 1 o'clock. Number 6. Ooh, let's see. The short hand, that red one, is pointing right to the 8. It must be 8 o'clock. You should be able to do these pretty easily. We've done them quite a bit in math meeting. Let's do 2 more and you do the rest. Number 7. Okay, that hour hand, the red one, is pointing right to the 4. It must be 4 o'clock. And one more, a trick one, but they won't trick us. Ooh, the hour and the minute hand are both pointing up at the 12. It must be 12 o'clock. Think, what do you do at 12 a.m. and what do you do at 12 p.m.? Do 9, 10, 11, and 12 on your own. You can pause the video now if you need to. If you've unpaused the video and you've finished those questions, let's go to question 13. Ava, oh Avas, I hope you're watching this. Ava B and Ava G, your name is in our math problem. Yesterday it was Zoe, today it's Ava. Ava gets home at 3 o'clock. Evan gets home 1 hour later. What time did Evan get home? Ooh, what's going to help me is I am going to make my clock. Get your clock out and let's make 3 o'clock. The hour hand goes on 3. The minute hand goes right up to the 12. That's how we know it's an hour. Let's see. Ava got home at 3 and Evan gets home 1 hour later. Well, let's move our hour hand one more. We don't need to move the minutes. What time would it be? You're right, 4 o'clock. So we're going to write 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and we're going to draw it on our clock too. We need a short hand to the 4 and a long hand to the 12. Make sure I can tell the difference between your short and long hand. That's very important. Number 14, Roger begins reading books at 6 o'clock. He reads for 2 hours. What time does he stop? Here we go. Let's make our clock say 6 o'clock. Okay, move the hour hand to 6 o'clock, just like mine. And instead of going 1 hour this time, we need to go 2 hours. Okay, 1 hour to 7 o'clock and 2 hours to 8 o'clock. So we know 6, 1 hour, 2 hours, that's 8 o'clock. So we'll write 8, and we need to draw it. Make sure I can tell the difference between your short and your long hand. Short hand, hour hand to 8, long hand all the way up to 12. Number 15, Antonio tried to set the hands on the clock for 9 o'clock. Tell why Antonio is wrong. Uh-oh, what did Antonio do? Take a second to look at it. You're right, he put the minute hand on the hour. He switched the hands. You need to write on this space, Antonio switched the minute and hour hand. It's tricky for me to write, so you just need to listen to the words and write them. Antonio switched the minute and the hour hand. Again, Antonio switched the minute and the hour hand. If we were to make this right, we'd do a long hand up to the 12 and a short hand to the 9. That shows 9 o'clock. Again, fix it on the clock and write, Antonio switched the minute and the hour hand. Have your mom or dad help you write that if you need to. You should be all good to go to do your homework all by yourself. It looks just like this. And I know you can do it. Use your clock to help you if you get stuck, and think about those things we talk about in math meeting. Good luck and happy learning.